Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. You have heard about the plan of the federal government of Nigeria led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and indeed it has already taken off, that they are planning price control as a response to the shortage of foodstuff and the high cost of commodities and other essentials in the country. I'm doing this video to also let people know and to remind President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that as he goes ahead with price control, that he should remember he should go and study Venezuela, because Venezuela was on that trajectory, and today Venezuela is a laughing stock among Committee of Nations. So before you embark on price control as a response to food shortage or other shortages in the country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his people and his economic team should go and study Venezuela. Don't forget that recently, People's Democratic Party governors or governors elected under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, said that Nigeria under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was almost on the path of leading the country to becoming like Venezuela. Now let us look at the situation in Venezuela. Venezuela is currently facing challenges such as political corruption. In fact, I want you to look at Venezuela as I'm railing out, giving you out characteristics of Venezuela. You now begin to ask yourself, is it any different from Nigeria? And you now begin to know why, obviously, we are now heading in their direction. Now, Venezuela is currently facing challenges such as political corruption, persistent scarcity of food, medicines, and shutdown of businesses, high unemployment rates, decreased productivity, violations of human rights, severe economic mismanagement, and heavy reliance on oil, all of which have exacerbated the crisis, the economic crisis in that country. Now, when the PDP governors made reference to Venezuela, the APC administration's reaction was to send out some attack dogs who are mostly compliant NGOs who are there for any government in power to support, to start releasing press statements attacking the PDP governors, reminding them that they have a responsibility to also take care of their people, that it is not only President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has the responsibility of taking care of Nigerian people, that state governors also have a responsibility. Of course they are, but on different directions, on different dimensions. The governors have a responsibility to their states, the president too, but the president has the upper hand. He is the one that dictates the direction of the economy of Nigeria. And if Nigerian economy is on a wrong direction, it will affect the state governors, whatever they might decide to do. That is a fact. So what they did was to attack them. All kinds of NGOs were attacking the PDP governors, and then you get the APC people also attacking the PDP governors. But the fact remains that Nigeria is headed towards Venezuela. this channel, from my own observation, is that Nigeria is headed towards Venezuela. Now, one of the measures that Venezuela applied to tackle shortages of essential commodities was the imposition of price control. So they imposed price control in Venezuela, which is exactly the same thing we are now doing in Nigeria. And we are going to have the consequences of the Venezuela trajectory. Definitely. You cannot run away from it. This is like the law of gravity. The law of gravity said that whatsoever goes up must come down. If I follow any principle and I achieve a particular result, if you follow that principle, you will also achieve the same result. That is what we talk about in academic side. We begin to talk about theories. It means that a theory a study has become a theory when it is applicable universally. Whether you are in Pakistan, you are in Jamaica, you are in Brunei, you are in Saudi Arabia, if you apply this same principle, you get the same result. So we are following the footsteps of Venezuela, and we are likely to achieve the Venezuela result. We are likely to achieve the Venezuela result. Now, as a result of the imposition of price control in Venezuela, this forced legitimate business people to go underground, since they cannot import and sell at the government control price. So the black market thrived with more expensive goods, while the supermarkets that are selling at the price of government, and those supermarkets are government controlled supermarkets, selling at the government approved price, began to have problem, because thousands who used to line up from morning till night to be able to get essentials. But if you want to get something fast, then you go to the black market, because the private supermarkets have all gone underground. They are only selling, doing skeletal business. But if you need it, you pay more, you get. But if you want to buy from government supermarkets, then you have to wait and be in line till you get to your turn and whatever you can be able to get. Now, this led to queues for hours to get basic necessities like toilet papers and milk. Now, it has already started in Nigeria. It has started with the recent sealing up of Sahad's shop in Abuja, where the company is accused of demanding different prices from that pasted on the goods at the shelf, at the point of payment. And this is not unusual. If you go to many supermarkets in Nigeria, the tag you get at the price when you want to pay, you now tell you the rate price. And I think it's because these supermarkets, they don't have enough staff to continue changing the price tag all the time, because with the rate, the naira dollar is changing with the dollar. Naira dollar rate keep on changing almost on hourly basis, and the duties are imposed at the seaports by government of Nigeria keep changing. They cannot continue to easily to be adjusting all those tax every day. So what they did was to leave it. And then when you want to check out, you pay the rate price that they are selling it at that point in time. But that has made Sahad to be in trouble through the enforcement of this program, because the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has sealed off Sahad store in the Garki area of Abuja. The popular supermarket was sealed off hours after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced strategies to address the causes of food crisis confronting Nigeria. The supermarket management was accused of overcharging customers by implementing prices different from that listed on the shelf tag. But my take is this, is that federal government of Nigeria will end up closing all the supermarkets in Nigeria, because the supermarkets in Nigeria are responding to the different forces of demand and supply, which the same government is applying in determining the rate of the naira, and which the government is also using to generate revenue at the seaports where these goods are coming into. Don't forget, Nigeria is an import-dependent country. And so if you are a business, you want to survive now in Nigeria, you must be changing the price of your goods, because if you don't, you will not be able to restock again. You cannot be able to restock. Your business will eventually close down. That's the fact that government don't want to talk about. How could they, after doing all this, expect the supermarket to sell goods at the same price they bought it 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when they know the rate of the dollar, the way it's changing? They know how they have directed this, central bank has directed custom to keep changing the custom duties at the ports to reflect the recent rate of the naira and the dollar. After doing that, you expect people in the supermarket to be selling. Meaning you want to kill the businesses. That is what government want to do, to kill the businesses of Nigerians. And that is where we are headed. And that is the direction of Venezuela. And then everybody will now go to black market to buy. If you want to buy toothpaste, you go and line up in that shop, the way they are selling the price that was fixed by federal government of Nigeria. And when you cannot get it, then you start looking for black market where you get your toothpaste. That is where we are headed if we continue with that, because that is what happened to Venezuela. You cannot eat your cake and have it. So for any business, for example, for any business that deals on food, commodities and other essentials to survive, they must constantly adjust the price or they are forced to go underground. The supermarkets will shut down and be selling through the black market, as it is happening in Venezuela. Make no mistake about it. Venezuela is knocking on the gates of Nigeria. But something can still be done to stop it. To avert the Venezuelan disaster, the government must stop blaming others, but its policy. 1. Government should stop this so-called price control before it is too late. 2. Government should stop the flotation of the naira. President Buhari and the MFLA tried flotation of the naira. When they saw that it cannot work in Nigeria, they ran away from it. It didn't last up to 3 months. They should learn from Buhari and the MFLA. If there is nothing else to learn from them, they should go back to the way that the naira was being defended by MFLA and Buhari, and stop the flotation of the naira. And then government should stop incessant increase in custom duties at the seaports. They cannot continue to do that and expect the importers not to increase the price of goods they import into the country and transfer it to ordinary Nigerians. And then government must tackle insecurity. Because if you don't tackle insecurity, there is no way Nigeria will have food security. It's as simple as that. It doesn't require rocket science. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.